I want to thank you for your update and for Minister Ryan's attendance at COP27. Climate change is possibly the most important issue of our time, and our actions now will certainly affect what will happen for future generations to come. There are things that we can now do to reverse climate change and support our transition to a low carbon economy. Some of the biggest advances in technology have come from trying to limit and create alternatives to our dependency on carbon. And as a government, we need to continue to focus on the decarbonisation of our electricity system to achieve our target of over 70% renewable electricity by 2030 and to keep up with increasing demand. And Ireland will also need to reinforce our electricity network and scale up the rollout of a renewable energy generation and also develop power storage solutions. Investment will be required like never before and will be required in areas such as solar, wave energy, wind farms to allow us to harness the power of nature in a clean way, harvesting energy without harming our environment and destroying our habitats. As an island nation with no nuclear electricity, our ability to deliver our net zero ambitions while safeguarding our energy security through the continued role of natural gas beyond 2030 will be dependent on the timely arrival of emerging technologies. Major investment, Minister, will therefore be needed to help decarbonise our gas network and make it compatible to a net zero future. Policy and investment in this area to provide alternative solutions like green hydrogen production and the smart integration of gas and our electricity systems. If you take my own county, Mayo, it has an abundance of renewable energy resources, including the potential to produce 2 gigawatt of onshore wind, which can be delivered in a very short term. But we are ideally located to become a natural renewable energy and hydrogen hub. However, you must be aware that the opportunity is certainly time limited, and we certainly need to ensure that this opportunity doesn't pass us by and that we have essential policy drivers in place to deliver on this potential. I did welcome your consultation on the development of the hydrogen strategy for Ireland in July. I think that was an important step forward. I think what's equally as important is its publication on the National Green Hydrogen Strategy, because there's a lot of people who actually want to utilise this alternative potential, and certainly I've talked to a number of developers who are anxious to get this to ensure what incentives and financial supports will government put in place to provide will be provided in this strategy, and I think that's an important step forward.